Aloha, this is Jesse Miller with Pacific Housing Association. We are Hawaii's first and only dedicated resource for both affordable and market rate long-term rental housing providers. One of the services our nonprofit provides to help elevate our rental housing industry is bringing industry awareness to our members regarding new resources which can help enhance your rentals. Today, we have the pleasure of connecting with Tyler Law. Tyler is the president of Ikehu Utility Solutions, which is one of our association's valuable industry partners. So, in the next 10 minutes, we'll learn all about Ikehu Utility Solutions and its services it could provide our members, whether you're managing a smaller rental property or a large community with thousands of rental units and everything in between. So, Tyler, happy to meet with you today. Say I've never heard of Ikehu Utility Solutions at a high level. What services does your company provide its customers?
Yeah, so Ikehu Utility Solutions is a full service utility metering and billing company. For a lot of communities, they'll receive a single utility invoice that covers all their residents. We refer to these as being master metered, whether that's through Hawaiian Electric, KIUC, or the municipal county or the municipal water and sewer companies. We take those bills and we allocate the costs to your residents. Typically, we will do this using sub meters, which are individual devices that monitor and report the actual consumption of water or electricity for each unit on the property. A lot of either older properties or smaller sites don't have those meters, or they don't have the capability of installing them. And so we utilize our ratio utility billing system, or RUBS, to allocate the bills via some custom method that we establish with the community management. We're experts in the utility submeters. We've been operating with equipment that was installed back in the 1960s. Wow. And we're familiar with everything designed and installed in Hawaii from then to the communities that won't open for the next 5 or 6 years.
So speaking of those ranges, so our members, they manage a wide range of rental housing types, right? Whether it's a smaller community or, as I mentioned, a larger community that could have thousands of units, everything from student housing to military housing, affordable workforce housing, market rate conventional. What solutions would you say apply to that broad base of properties, or depending upon like the unit count type and stuff like that?
Sure. So we break them up into maybe small, medium, and large type communities. Smaller sites, maybe 40 units or below, we can provide the ratio utility billing services. That's no upfront cost, and you're able to allocate up to 100% of your utility invoices for those small sites. Meters are capable of being installed, but it's usually cost prohibitive at that scale. Properties between 50 and maybe 100, 120 units, those will typically have meters established already, or we can assist with those installations. Those types of sites will have more common area, and so it's really important to establish what is being used by the resident and what is being used by the rest of the property. If they don't have the capability, again, we can do the ratio utility billing and adjust for the size and types of the common area. For everything above that, from 120 units up to, I think our limit is 4,000 right now, we'll take on any sub-metering systems that the property or the portfolio has, do an initial analysis to see its health, determine if any work or replacements or repairs need to be done on it, and then perform the bill allocations from there. We can either, for the medium-sized and large-sized properties, we can break our services into report only, where we provide comprehensive reports, and the management company will then distribute those costs on their normal invoices. This is typically popular amongst the very large properties who like to keep a handle on their resident recovery. For most of the properties, between about 50 units to 500, we actually do the utility invoicing. So we'll generate invoice, distribute it to the residents, collect payment, and then reimburse the property for the amount collected.
Got it. Well, that sounds like a phenomenal service. So let's talk service area. So we've had members on Oahu, on Maui, Big Island. What geographic parts of Hawaii do you cover?
We take care of the entire state. We have clients from Hilo on the Big Island to Princeville on Kauai. We have clients on Molokai that we provide our billing and collection services for, a large number on Maui, as well as, of course, a significant portion in Honolulu. As far as our tech services, where we are able to inspect or repair submeters, currently we only offer that in the city and county of Honolulu. We may expand in the future to the neighbor islands, but for now, our tech services are primarily for Honolulu.
Got it. Awesome. So shifting gears, I don't think it's a secret, but Hawaii, we need more housing and we need more affordable housing and housing for people of all income levels. So there's this big push for public and private partnerships to get together to create more housing here within our state. So for those members or those groups that are in the process of developing new housing, what types of solutions from your company should they be aware of and why?
Well, for new construction during the design or the construction phase, all I can say is meters, meters, meters. You need to be sure to put in the appropriate meters that'll take care of your needs of today and the needs of tomorrow. Submetering systems can last up to 30 or 40 years.
Wow.
And so you want to make sure they're future proof. Ikehu actually works with a lot of community development companies. We've co-developed, for example, Ward Village, Ho'opili. We're starting to assist with the Koa Ridge Master Community. And we ensure that they're putting in good equipment that helps the resident and helps the property. Utility submetering, especially for affordable housing, is vital as it takes those utility costs out of the rent and out of the net operating income for the community. And as we all know, Hawaii has the highest utility rates in the country, and those rates fluctuate widely. We saw, for example, during COVID, electricity went from 20 cents per kilowatt hour up to 45 cents, and then back down to 30 cents. If you're trying to do a budget, that's impossible to really anticipate and react to. Submetering insulates you from that. So that way you're always recovering the appropriate amount, a consistent amount from your residents. And so it helps keep the properties affordable. It helps keep the residents accountable, and it incentivizes conservation of utilities.
Got it, because the responsibility is shared.
Yes. We've done case studies when a community changes from being master metered, where everything's included in the rent, to when the residents start paying for it directly, either through RUBS or through submeters. You see your master utility bill drop 20 to 40%. If it's included in rent, I know for myself, I'm going to leave the AC on, whether I'm home or not, because there's nothing stopping me. There's no cost associated with that to me, and that elevates the entire community's bills. But once I see that line item on my invoice that says electric, I'm going to turn off my AC, get energy efficient light bulbs, and do a lot of conservation work to keep my bill low.
I think you just basically told everybody not to rent to Tyler Law. So with that, so technology continues to evolve at a breakneck speed. How does Ikehu Utility Solutions stay competitive with its offering with all the advancements in tech?
Sure. So through the years, smart meters keep getting smarter. We're getting close to having genius meters now that are able to send real-time information to your phone, send you alerts. We work with a lot of those manufacturers where there are partners. We provide them feedback so the next generation of equipment addresses the problems from the previous generation. We're also members of the Utility Management and Conservation Association, which is the national organization that covers both utility billing, metering, and public advocacy to ensure everybody understands the benefits of metering and ratio utility billing. So our membership in that also gets us a seat in front of whatever new technology is coming out.
Awesome. So if somebody wants to learn more about the solutions we just talked about, how can they contact you, or where should they go?
Sure. Our website is ikehusolutions.com. You can give us a call at 808 509 2280 to speak with someone who's familiar with all of our services and find the right service for you. And you can also email us at sales@ikehusolutions.com.
Awesome. Well, mahalo, Tyler. Appreciate you sharing your service offerings for our members and also supporting Pacific Housing Association. If you want to reach out to Ikehu Utility Solutions, we'll put their contact information in the description below. And this is Jesse Miller signing off for Pacific Housing Association. Aloha.